So far our attack effects have had either a debuff or a hit effect. The slime attack is special, however, because it has both. In the last section we created the hit effect, so now let's go ahead and create the debuff. I'm going to start by going to the hierarchy window and selecting Create, Particle System. I'm going to rename this Slime Debuff. The Slime Debuff is actually quite simple. It has only this one particle system and then one script. On this particle system, I'm going to start by changing the duration to 1.5. I'm going to leave looping and play on awake turned on. For start lifetime, I'm also going to reduce it to 1.5 so it's the same as the duration. I'm going to change the start speed to 0 so they don't go anywhere, and the start size to 3. I'm going to leave the rotation alone, however I am going to have a different start color. I'm going to choose a green color with values 45, 223, 0. Next I'm going to go down to the renderer and change my material from default to slime ball additive. Obviously we can see this as a texture sheet animation, so I'm going to add a texture sheet animation module. Now this texture sheet, as we can see, has 4 rows and 4 columns. So I'm going to set 4 for both the X and Y values. Now I'm going to go back up to emission, and I'm going to reduce the rate down to 0. I'm going to add a single burst with a minimum and maximum of 1. I'm also going to remove the shape module. So now we can see the duration of this particle system is 1.5 seconds, and the duration of our one particle is also 1.5 seconds, which gives us a continual effect. Moving on, I'm going to add a color over lifetime module and a rotation over lifetime module. For the color over lifetime module, I'm going to create a gradient. It's white on the left and right sides, and then I'm going to add a new key right in the middle. It's going to have a bright green color. I'm going to use the color 26, 214, 9. For the rotation over lifetime module, I'm going to go ahead and add a curve. This curve is going to range between 60 and negative 60 degrees. I'm going to take the first keyframe and drag it all the way down to negative 60. And then I'm going to create a keyframe at the end and bring that up to positive 60. We can see how that causes the slime to agitate back and forth. Now the particle system on this is done, let's go ahead and add our slime debuff script. I'll click Add Component, Scripts, and then I'm going to find Slime Debuff. We can see the effect duration, which is how long the slime stays on the enemy. Attacks per second is how many times the slime attacks the enemy. And finally, our damage. How much damage is done per attack. I'm going to leave the effects duration at 3. I'm going to change the attacks per second down to 2, but I'm going to change it to also do 20 damage per attack. Now our slime debuff is complete. I'm going to ensure that I have open the VFX folder underneath prefabs, and then I'm going to click and drag the slime debuff game object down into the project window.